All right, how do we get to it from here? Chat disconnected.
Successfully connected.
All right, but how do we see it from here?
That should.
All right, hopefully we're back. S14 Tat, what's up? There we go. Good stuff. So welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, that was a little stressful. Live streams are always like basically exactly like that, where you're just like, I don't know what's going on. Stressful. You got all these people waiting on you. So look at this chat just blowing up. We got Hudson, we got Eli, Brody, S14 Tat, what's up? Luke, Perfect Grim Reaper, thanks for the sub, man. We got Dominique, Downhill Master, what's up, man? Jeremy Jones, dude. Okay, so Jeremy Jones, he's on Instagram. He's the guy for this bike. You know, he built this bike up, and I thought, man, what a good idea. Start this hardtail. It's $800. I got this hardtail for $800. I thought it was a great deal. You know, single speed, great frame and everything. And then I upgraded it, of course. But yeah, it was a great bike, but it's just not working out for me. So Jeremy's bike will go to another owner. And you know, Jeremy, he built up a good bike. This was a good bike. It hurt my ankle. At the end of the day, you can't ride a bike that's going to hurt your feet, you know. So yeah, we're a little behind schedule now, but what do you say we run a poll? Because I got to do everything. I got to change out the fork. I got to put on a drivetrain. I got to do the dropper again, because remember, I took out the dropper. I just had a fixed seat post in here. So I need your advice. What should I do first? We're going to run a poll, and you vote by hitting like exclamation. You'll see on the screen. It says like exclamation point vote. Let's do the fork. Should we do the dropper or do the drivetrain first? You let me know. The mic sounds rough. Well, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. Oh, we got the poll going already? Mm-hmm. Oh, dang, we gotta vote for the fork. We got one vote for the fork. So someone says drivetrain. We only got 2 votes for the fork. Oh, you gotta vote correctly, or else it doesn't go. Oh, we got drivetrain. You gotta type in the thing correctly. Yeah, so if we go with the fork first, the Pike Ultimate is coming off. I'm not going to sell that on the bike, because with the Commencal, I'll have to ask you guys what I should sell the bike for. Because remember, I bought it for $800, and I bought it as a single speed, but I'm going to put on the drivetrain off the Ragley. So that's going to be like, what, a 10 speed or something like that? So yeah, I'll put on the drivetrain, and I'll sell it without the Pike Ultimate. So all right, well, let's close the poll. We got 11 votes for the fork and 5 votes for the drivetrain. So all right, no one wanted to see the dropper first. All right, well, let's get started. All right, good old bike build. All right, so yeah, what everybody think about the whole KOM thing? That was my favorite video to date, man. Just getting that KOM. That was awesome. And it seemed like no one really had a problem with me calling a KOM a world record. I mean, technically it is. Anybody in the world could ride that trail. So I was real pumped. That was pretty intense. I did not expect the KOM, to be honest with you. Okay, what else we got going on here? Let's start moving stuff around. Oh, it's okay. You'll see if I'm like struggling. So yeah, I got my editor Josh here. He's helping out a little bit. So something, if I'm working on something I don't have it focused, he'll move the camera. But for the most part, I'll be able to move it around. Yeah, so these are TRP slate brakes. I didn't know anything about them. I got the 4 pistons on here, but they're actually pretty dang good. I was really pumped on these. So, like I had a thought like, okay, I'm pretty pumped on these. They're pretty good. I could use these on a bike. But with me selling this bike, I'm like, okay, I could take these off and put maybe some like Shimano MT200s or something. But I don't know. I just don't like messing with brake bleeds and stuff like that. It's too much work. This is way too much work dealing with brake bleeds and internal routing. I'd just rather not even touch it at all.
Interestingly Stupid says, what brakes would you recommend?
What brakes do I recommend? Dude. Okay, hold on here. So, man, the Polygon Enduro, I just took that to Howler. I don't know if you guys saw on the Strava, I posted a clip. Man, I was doing the Shigura brakes for the longest time. You know, got the Shimano lever, got the Magura caliper. And those are strong, and they got a really good on and off feel. And I didn't like SRAM brakes. But then with the Polygon Enduro, they have SRAM Code Rs. And I did the little trick where you dip the brake pads into water, rub them together. And they're metallic pads. They stop so dang well. I think the SRAM Code Rs stop stronger than the Shiguras ever have. And almost like they're too powerful sometimes. I had to get used to like the brakes and everything. And the thing about the SRAM brakes is when you're riding like the big stuff, like the enduro stuff, the levers just kind of feel really good. They just kind of become part of your grip. And I don't know, I might become a SRAM brake guy, to be honest with you. Gain is too high on the mic. Yeah, I might become a SRAM brake guy, so I don't know what kind of brakes to get anymore. I have no clue. Yes. So let's keep going. I might just be turned into one of those riders where it's just like, I'm just going to run whatever is on the bike and just stop worrying about some stuff. Like I had a thought like, oh, I have to do Shigura brakes. That's like my brake that I use. So now it's like, man, I'll run TRPs, I'll run SRAM, I'll just run whatever. Let's pop off this fork. Boom. Okay. Yeah, but a Pike Ultimate fork, good stuff. I'm hoping to sell this Pike Ultimate for like $400 or something. I don't even know. Boom. Uh-oh, dropping stuff. Yeah, so what's going back on is what came on the bike. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, so what came on the bike was a RockShox Recon, and then it was kind of janky with the, I had to fix the rebound knob, but that all got squared away. I kind of serviced the fork, or cleaned it at least. Got to clean it again. I got some drywall on here, but yeah, so this is going to go back on because I'm not trying to sell this bike for much. Remember, I bought it for $800. I think, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide, but I think I might be trying to keep it under $1,000 when I try to sell it. We'll see. But, all right, let's get this fork installed. Anybody in the chat say anything?
JW says looking to upgrade forks, preferably buy used for a salsa timberjack. Any suggestions?
No, no. I'm not good with suggestions, man. Like, just.
Southern Speed MTB says, "Hey Evan, are you selling the bike on Pink Bike?"
I'll probably go for this Commencal. I'll probably be selling it. Trying to sell it local. Shipping a bike kind of sucks, and like, man, ever since the whole COVID thing, shipping cost. I mean, you used to be able to ship a bike for like $120. Now it's like almost 200, maybe even like 250. Like, packaging a bike is never fun, so I'm just gonna try to sell it local on Facebook Marketplace. Same with the Canyon. Here, preview for next live stream. Check this out. Look at that poor Canyon over there. Let's see, can I focus on it? That poor Canyon is stripped and gutted. So. All right, so what I'm doing now, hello. I gotta get it to focus. So what I'm doing now is getting off this crown race. Luckily, this is coming off easy. These never come off this easy. You're all like gouging the fork and everything. This is coming off pretty easy. Yeah, we got any other chatters? What's up? You guys got questions or?
You ever review the Trek Slash?
I'm just not a fan of Trek. Yeah, just not a Trekkie. If you want a guy who knows a lot about Treks, go to Matty Active. He knows everything about Treks. So I was watching his video today. He was talking about the Roscoe 9 or something like that. So I'm sure he'll get a Slash at some point. That dude loves Trek. But for me, I don't know. I don't really like buying bikes from bike shops. I like bikes that are consumer direct. So I just stick to whatever brand I can get consumer direct. So we got off the crown race. Let's pop the other one on.
Dominic McCoy says, "Hey Evan, this week I'm building my first full suspension bike. It's a Specialized Stump Jumper Evo. Any tips on building a bike from the ground up?"
Yeah, hop on a live stream, get people to vote on what to do. That's what I do. No, I don't know. It's just building a bike from scratch. Just have fun and just know that a bike build never goes smoothly. I know people like to complain like, "This guy Evan loves to complain while he's building bikes." But if you've ever built a bike, you know that you're just like missing that one little adapter because every brand has their own standard, right? You're missing that one little adapter and it's frustrating. You got to dig through your parts bin or your bolt box and you'll find your stuff eventually. If not, you'll have to just order stuff on Amazon and your build will be delayed by a week. It happens, man. All right, let's get some grease going here. Okay.
Have you ever considered an e-bike?
Yeah, dude, an e-bike is like doing meth, right? It's like it's totally like doing meth because like you see these people, they ruin their whole lives over doing meth or heroin or whatever, and like they just throw everything in their life away, their family, their career. So it must be amazing, right? And it's one of those things that's like, I mean, it sounds amazing, but I don't want to get addicted to it because then I'll just never be able to go back. Same thing with e-bikes. I've never even pedaled one pedal on an e-bike because I don't want to be like, oh, I want one, and then go spend like $10,000. All of a sudden, I'm a guy that's like, I'm only an e-biker, and then it's like I like struggling. I like going on the struggle bus. I like the exercise. I'm not saying you can't get exercise on an e-bike. I'm just saying I don't want to open that door and go through it.
And Boston Die says, "I wish I never went on a demo ride."
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know if people saw on Instagram a little while ago. I posted a picture of me on a gold pole. People call it a pole, but it's pole. And I was just trolling people with April Fools. I didn't even take a pedal on that bike. That's my friend's bike. So, okay.
Tyler, everything asks, while we're on the subject of forks and stuff, are you ever going to do a Fox versus RockShox suspension video?
Yeah, so Fox versus RockShox, that kind of sounds like a bike review or like a parts review, and I'm not really a bike reviewer that much. I mean, I'll review like a complete bike, but as for like parts and things like that, it kind of goes back to what I said earlier. Like, I might be just becoming one of those guys that just kind of runs whatever is on the bike, you know. Like, I'll still do upgrades and stuff because, like, say a Recon is not like, you're gonna notice that it's not like super great, but the top tier of any brand is gonna be amazing, right? So I don't know. I might not be the best, most well-versed person to review a fork like that. So, and I have bias. So, all right. So let's.
Perfect Grumper. I have a bike, but I don't ride currently.
Uh-oh.
I know. Yes, if I ride with you.
Yeah.
I'd love to. I just don't think I could keep up.
Probably not. Okay, let's see. I don't even know if this is the right. Oh, let me frame this up a little bit better. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me switch over to manual focus here. This is what I do for like every video that you guys see. I'd love to make a video live, like have you guys a part of it, and even like have your chat on the screen that's like right here. I would love to have that in a regular video. So let me know what you guys think. You want me to make these videos live and then condense it down on the channel? Let me know.
Benji asked, what's the brake bleed tool you used in the most recent video?
Oh, the brake bleed tool. I got this for Christmas. I asked family to get me the Jaguar Elite bleed kit, and they did, man. So I was pretty pumped on it. Oh, let's see here. Whoop. Boom. Yeah, so this bike came with the RockShox and then a deity stem. Oh, come on, get on there. It's too tight. Yeah, so deity stem is nice, and like, I don't want to be a jerk with converting this to stock and like making this the worst, crappiest parts that I have. Like, I still want it to be like pretty decent, so because I want it to be sold quick. And I don't like when people, I mean, most of us have bought something used and like you get it and you're just like, wow, they really like did put the crappiest of crap on here.
Evan, are you interested in the 2023 Vitis Mythic? Mythique.
He said it funny. Yeah, Vitis Mythic.
I know. My bad.
Am I interested? Yeah, so I just kind of got connected with, let's see, where am I in focus here? Yeah, I just kind of got introduced to a marketing person for Vitis and then a marketing person for Nuke Proof. So that's where I started with that brand. You know, Nuke Proof owns Vitis. It's all owned by Chain Reaction. And that's how I got my start. I got a big British fan base, so I would love to go back to Nuke Proof and Vitis. Maybe not the Mythic though. I don't know. It is a new model. Wait, is this the right bar? Yep. So deity bars back on here. Probably should clean those up a little bit. Ooh, that's looking good already. All right. Nope, already messing it up. Any other chatters there?
We got all sorts.
All sorts.
All sorts.
I'm already tired. I'm taking a break. Let's swap that over. Man, that is so far delayed. All right, so get the Vitis Escarpe. if anything, I'm kind of interested in the Vetus cross country wrap hide or something like that. Show my garage some love. What? I just cleaned my garage, dude. Oh man, that's not nice. Let's see. Did you bury your broken 1-up bar in the backyard? No, I threw it straight in the trash can, man. Let's see. What about transition bikes? Yeah, I told my friend yesterday, I don't know, transition bikes were never in stock during the pandemic, so I just never really thought about them. Whoa, Ray D says, how do you get your tires to sit tubeless for the first time? He's been at it for 2 weeks and no luck. Man. All right, bike hack time. If you have a tire that's not sitting tubeless, what I'll do is I'll take some bungee cords around the whole circumference, kind of tight, and that usually does the trick to get everything sealed on there pretty good. Have I ever thought of doing a live channel and putting your regular vids on here? I don't know, man. You hear about people doing a second channel or a live channel or shorts channel, and at the end of the day, YouTube doesn't want that. Like even Mr. Beast was having, his channel dubbed over, and he was doing all these other channels, Mr. Beast and Espanol. Well, YouTube like axed that, so he could just add in the dubbed track on his main channel. So he stopped doing that. And I think what YouTube wants is they want all of your content on one channel. So, I mean, I've been working so hard on this channel, 87,000 subscribers. So it's like, I'll just keep doing what the meta is, and I think that's to keep it all on here. Would I ever ride a Specialized? Yeah, if it was free. High-low series ever again? Yeah, I would do a high-low series again. I just don't want to do it with myself again. So I'm talking to Josh here. So yeah, the high-low series, it was like I took two of the same bike and I put cheap parts on one, expensive parts on the other.
Yeah.
But I was myself, and then I also acted as a guy, Chad, who was a cocky douchebag that was like, why would you ride cheap parts? I only ride expensive parts. And that was like my claim to fame. That's what got everything so popular. But in that series, I spent like $20,000 on the bike parts. So, and it was a lot of work acting two parts and everything. So if I'm gonna do it again, I need sponsorships that are like on board to cover that $20,000 cost. And then also I'd love to get like another person instead of just me and me. I'd love to have another person to do the testing with. But I mean, it's hard to find people that, because most of the time I would need somebody to film with during the day, and they can't have a regular 9-to-5 job. So yep, I don't know. My audio is messed up. Hey man, this live stream is a work in progress. This is not a news station here, so it is what it is. We'll figure it out one day. All right. Well, yeah. So yeah, at the end of the series, Chad, I was taking the expensive bike and I was putting a carbon fiber frame on. That was kind of the epilogue.
Nice.
And then Chad, I just made him vanish in the edit. He just, and I'm like, because Chad goes, dude, what are you talking about? Like, I am you. And then I was like, what? And then he goes, and he vanishes. And I'm like, no, come back. And he's like, I'll always be here.
I'll be in your heart.
Yeah, so Chad exists inside of all of us, actually. We all have that thought in our head that's like, hey, buy the expensive thing. So Chad exists in all of us. All right, let's get this stem on. All right. Cool, I'll just leave it like that for now.
Liam says we all have the inner Chad.
Yo, of course, man. It's all about taming Chad, man. letting them know that, hey, I'll just tell you guys, like, the wanting the most expensive bike, like seeing a bike on the trail like a Yeti or something that's on like a $10,000-$15,000 bike, it's called covetousness, and it's not good. It's like you covet what they have, and I'll just be honest with you, those $10,000 to $15,000 bikes, for most people, it's not going to bring you joy. It's not going to make your life any better. It's not going to make your ride much better. And I've been to that length before, and just like a mid-level bike is the way to go, man. And a mid-level bike, maybe even aluminum, you crash, you scratch it up, whatever, screw it, dude. And then you just go about your business. But if you have a Yeti, you scratch the frame, and all of a sudden the Yeti's basically worthless. You're never going to be able to sell it like that. It's like so depressing. So just take my word for it. If you want a high-end bike, just know it's probably not going to be that great. But all right, let's grips, I guess. Get the grips on. Boom.
What do you think is a good weight for a mountain bike?
A good weight for a mountain bike. Like 30 pounds. Is this the wrong side? That's the wrong side. Yeah, like 30 pounds. 30-pound bike. I don't know if I have both grips around here. I have no clue, actually. I know I have one grip. There we go. Looking good. I'm just going to leave it like that, because it's time to move on to the rear end of the bike. I mean, we are flying. Hardtails are super easy to work on. All right, remember, I built this wheel myself. This is a dedicated single-speed wheel. Pretty cool. All right, how many people we got? We got 132.
132.
Let's go. What do you think about Diamondback's suspension linkage? Dude, I've never really looked at a Diamondback, to be honest with you. All I know is they were kind of like outdated. So I don't know if they've have a new model or what. Yeah, so look at this thing. Freewheel, dude. It's the way to go. I'm not looking forward to this drivetrain because it has internal routing. And yeah. If it doesn't have a cable guide in there and it's just free floating, man, that's going to be hard to do.
Boston Dye says, ever consider a steel frame?
Yeah, so let me know. Okay, I was telling Josh here, I was telling him about what my plans are. So I'll just be completely straightforward and honest here. So I had the Ragley. You guys saw the full upgrade with the Ragley. Well, the Ragley was like touted as like the best, most compliant hardtail ever, right? If you guys watch Hardtail Party, he's like, yeah, Ragley's so good for the money. It's the best bang for your buck. And I don't know, I just didn't really feel anything super special with the Ragley. I mean, yeah, I got the KOM on it. But I want to know about some other hardtails. So I was thinking about naming the series. Let me know what you guys think if it's too inappropriate. Hard for Hardtails, where I just swap out the frame and I do like a nuke-proof, Canfield. I try all the hardtail frames. I start with aluminum, and then I go to steel, and then I go to even carbon fiber, titanium. I just want to try like every single hardtail out there and figure out like which one is really the best. So I'm thinking about next one. I'll either be a nuke-proof Scout or I'll do a Canfield Yelly Screamy. So let me know what you guys think. Is that too inappropriate to name a series Hard for Hardtails? All right, so let's take off these cranks because these cranks are not stock. They do not come with the bike. Probably clean up this bike after I get the cranks off. Boom. All right. Good deal. Let's pop off. I don't think I used a master link, so I gotta take off the chain the old-fashioned way. I'm 33, so I think 33 you're allowed to say, man, I've been on my own since I was 17 years old, so I'm on my second career, raced BMX for 20 years. I mean, I've done a lot since, in 33 years, I can say that. All right, that is off of there. What do we got next? That's not right. I'm looking for that dang Shimano tool. Let's move this out of the way. Yeah, I tried like a cheap oval chainring before. I'm sure it's not like, I don't know, it was just oval and didn't really like have the science behind it. So I don't know. I don't know if ovals make much of a difference. Oop, I'm in the wrong drawer. There's a blue grip. I like that. Come on, where's this damn tool? Is it focused? Yeah. That's not it, is it? Oh, it is. Duh. Let's see here. See, that's what I'm talking about. That, man, okay, so I went to 3 different bike shops today buying parts for my new bike. Sorry, you guys can't see me. Yeah, so I went to 3 different bike shops today buying some orange, you're good, okay. Orange parts for my new bike. And I saw a bunch of like old, overweight people all looking at e-bikes. Every single one of them was on an e-bike. And it makes me excited. That's good for them, man. It's like if I'm old and out of shape and I'm decrepit, you know, I can't even move or anything, and an e-bike will get me on the trail, freaking awesome, man. And it's like, I'm able-bodied. What do I need an e-bike for, you know? I can climb the hills and all that stuff. No offense to the people who like e-bikes. What do I do with my dang wrench? Oh, my wrench is in the axle still.
Junior asked, is 26-inch wheels too small for a 5'5" person?
No, that's like perfect. That'd be like riding a 27.5, you know? Like if I rode a 27.5, I'd be wanting it because it's like playful and stuff. And that's like exactly what you're looking for. Or you'd be looking at if you rode 26.
John said, hey man, I didn't say I was out of shape.
Oh, hey dude, I'm sorry, I was just generalizing, you know? But yeah, you did earn it. Boom. And you know what time it is, taking off cranks. It's freaking hammer time. Got the trusty hammer. This thing's like flaking off.
I heard some stuff hit the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so that's got to come off. We got to take the bottom bracket off. Oh, what did everybody say if they wanted me to make a video live?
A lot of people were for it.
Yeah.
I saw maybe 5 or 6 people saying, yeah, you should start doing that. Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna do the building the bike like we're doing now in addition to the regular videos. So I would love to do that.
Do you ever want to make a BMX video or ride BMX again?
Yeah, so I'm getting close to being able to tell my story of why I quit BMX.
I'd totally waste away some hours at work watching you live stream.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, as a nurse, man, I used to just sit around just watching videos and stuff, have a lot of downtime as a nurse. Yeah, so with me bringing Josh on board as a editor, we're working things out, and hopefully he can be like a full-time editor and be taking the footage from here. I'm still talking over here. Taking the footage from this live stream and making it into a full-length video. And you guys will be a part of it, you know, helping me. You know, you told me to do the fork first. I love that kind of stuff. We're in this together. And I wouldn't even be able to work on mountain bikes if it wasn't for like people commenting and stuff on the videos over time. I learned so much stuff from you guys. It's wild.
All right. Thanks for the welcome.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Okay.
Glad to be here.
So I ran out of waterless bike wash, but I got this stuff, Ceramic Maintain. It's probably the same, right? Get this all wiped down. Dropping stuff. Oh, smells good. Can you smell it?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to come up with some like OSHA books or something, you know? Like
I just have to sit over here wearing a gas mask.
You will be exposed to chemicals. Here's the policy: if you get it in your eye, get my channel shut down because I don't have an eye wash station or something.
John Davis, are you going to be at the Bentonville Bike Fest?
Yeah, Bentonville Bike Fest. I reached out to those guys. I was like, yo, dude, hook me up with a free pass. And I'm like, I'm Evan. I'm a YouTuber. Hook me up with a free pass. And they're like, oh, the event is free. So feel free to come on through. I'm like, okay, sweet. So, but they were cool about it. They're like, you want a media pass? And I'm like, heck yeah. Yes. So I'm trying to get a media pass, and you know, at the end of the day, I'm a professional mountain biker now. You know, I'm a king of the mountain. I'm the reigning defending champion king, you know. So that pretty much makes me a professional mountain biker, I'd say. What do you guys think? Am I a pro mountain biker? We need to figure that out over time. I got to ask some people. Am I a pro mountain biker? I mean, I make a living riding mountain bikes. So, am I pro?
I think that's pro.
I don't even know. You guys let me know. Am I pro? I don't know. I beat the legendary Taj Mahalik on Hook to Face, and 3-time world champion Annika Bierton, female, but still, you know, equality. Can't discredit her, so I don't know. I might be pro. Having that king of the mountain, you know, put that on my resume. All right, we're all cleaned up. All right, we got to put these cranks on here. Let's go to autofocus. Yeah, so got these cranks here. I can't believe old Jeremy Jones let this slip here, just like a traditional icky sealed cartridge bottom bracket. But I mean, rolls pretty good, so we're just gonna run with it. We got the NX cranks. I'm gonna swap out this chainring here too. So yeah, let's get this going. What's everybody saying? Are they saying I'm pro?
Yeah.
They are? I'm pro?
Yep. Canyon, sponsor this man for good.
Canyon.
Well, technically speaking, you are professional, as it is what you do for a living.
Yeah.
Why not? Let's say yes, King of the Mountain should be worth something. Yes, now get more sponsors.
Yeah, I agree. Sponsor me. Come on, let's go. I'm about to start wearing a shirt that says sponsor me. Check my Instagram later. I got an idea with that. It's pretty funny. And it pertains to the next video. So I don't know if you guys heard me mention earlier. I went to Howler. You know, Howler is a place that Seth from Backyard Trail builds. He built some really cool wood features there. So that video will be coming out in a couple days, actually. And I took the Polygon Colossus. I upgraded it to make it look super factory, and man, I had a good time at Howler, and I even checked out those features that Seth built, and you'll have to watch the video to see if I hit those or not, because, well, actually, if you saw my Strava, you would already see. But yeah, follow me on Strava, Evan's MTB Saga. Okay. That's so funny. Everybody agrees that I'm pro, dude. Heck yeah. All right, well, this is already greased. I mean, I installed the new cranks on this like a few months ago. I haven't rode this bike since January. The last time I rode it was for the video, and it was in the snow. I rode this bike in the snow, and it was so fun.
Chuck said, as a pro, you get a free ticket to Bentonville Bike Fest.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. I think this is the right side. No spacers. Tighten this. On the right way.
Starting a new hashtag. Hashtag Evan is a pro.
Oh yeah? Does someone do that?
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to kind of set a goal and just do something that kind of amazes yourself on the bike. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but like when I first started mountain biking, I couldn't ride for more than 5 minutes without having to take a break and like get off my bike and stop because I was so gassed out. So, man, just like progressing, keeping at it, setting goals, that's freaking awesome what you can do on a bike. So hopefully everybody, you know, gets out there and does something. Don't let that bike gather too much dust.
Junior said, I bought a Euro folding mountain bike. I was riding the trail and went on a whale tail. As soon as I came off, I landed funny and the bike snapped in half.
Wait, what kind of bike was it?
It says a Euro folding mountain bike.
A Euro? Oh, why are you going off jumps on a folding bike, man? Don't do that. Yeah, that's like, it goes back to like you get what you pay for, you know, like people, when I did the whole thing with the Ragley saying it was like a good budget bike for $940, people are like, you need to be riding a $300 bike, that's not budget. It's like, man, if you go any cheaper than $940, I mean, you can get a $600, $700 bike for pretty good, but any cheaper than that, now you're risking your safety, you know, and it's just not a viable thing. So it's like, yeah, that's what the sport costs to start, and yeah, that's budget compared to the, you know, all the other bikes out there. And dude, at Howler, it was so crazy. You know, in Bentonville, everybody's riding an expensive bike. Everybody's all about the expensive bikes. You see these nice bikes nonstop. At Howler, going up the lifts, you know, with the trucks and everything on the shuttle, there was so many entry-level bikes. We're talking bikes with reflectors and, you know, 3x drivetrains and stuff. So I was like, it was really cool to see, you know, get out of Bentonville, see a whole different area, and just see a whole, you know, group of people that are new to the sport, and they're shuttling up the hill. So that was pretty cool. So breath of fresh air for sure. Okay, that should do the trick. Actually, could I have just done that? That's stupid. That's funny. So I was going to use this. Let's see, can I was going to use this for the bottom bracket. So I had this adapter on there. That's what I normally run, so I can run like the 8mm. And then I just put this on there to adapt it to this. But it's actually the same size as this. Pretty hilarious. Okay.
Let's see.
Josh, you're headless.
Yeah. Should I rebuild my Kona Stinky with newer parts and make it a mullet?
Yeah, dude, that sounds cool. Rebuild that Kona. Did he say Kona Stinky?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before. Stinky. A Kona Stinky. Cool deal. So that's on there. Let's get these cranks on there. But first, I gotta take off the sprocket. Yeah, I was thinking about getting like an overhead camera or something for like the bench. I think that would be like way easier. What do you think?
Yeah, that'd be kind of dope.
Have like an overhead camera, and then like I'm just doing something small, just come over here.
That'd be pretty sweet.
It would be expensive, but
I bet you could honestly like get a security camera off of Amazon, like a Bluetooth security camera.
yeah, as long as it's 1080, right?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys want to see a overhead camera for the workbench there, and then I can do this kind of stuff on that overhead camera, and it would just be super seamless. Yeah, so can you guys believe that I stripped out a bolt on my carbon cranks? Like what? And I did it for you guys. I did it on the live stream. I blame it on you guys. I was, I don't know if you guys can remember the debacle of getting all the spacers correct on the bottom bracket. That was a nightmare. And I kept having to swap sprockets and everything. And, swap sprockets. And just all that tightening. I was tightening to spec. All that tightening, I just stripped it out, man. So I'm hoping that, and also, you guys hear that there's like a scandal or something with 5Dev? I guess 5Dev, people are claiming had like a bad batch where the cranks are like breaking off like right here. And then the customer support people are, getting into fights with other people. It's like, oh man, that happened right as I got my 5Dev cranks. So I'm like, okay, well, fingers crossed that they don't break.
People are saying, yes, absolutely, you should get an overhead camera.
Okay. Well, I listened to you guys, man. And like I said in the last video, like if I didn't have the audience, if you guys weren't pumping all this stuff and giving me recommendations on what to do, I wouldn't have any motivation or inspiration. I wouldn't have any money to just keep pouring into this thing if you guys weren't around. So, I mean, this is all for you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I mean, I'd still live in Phoenix. I'd probably be on like a Polygon or maybe even the Vita still. And I'd probably just ride my bike like once or twice a year or something. I don't even know. So, I mean, I'm doing this all for you guys. Oh.
Cammy said, have you ever thought about doing some trail building videos, like volunteering for local trails?
Yeah, I thought about that. You can actually adopt a trail out here. So I thought about it. Definitely have thought about it.
God knows they're always doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's like you wait for a week and there are 3 new trails.
Yeah, it just goes down to like, there's just not enough time in the day. I got 4 kids, I got a wife, I got a YouTube channel. It's like if I can bring on more people on the team, like Josh and, I got Cass, the cameraman. You guys saw him the other day. If I can bring on more people and just create like a team of freaking like 10 people to make these videos, like, yeah, I'd have time to go build some trails, Because then I'd have like 3 dudes filming me doing it, 3 dudes editing. So maybe hire a chef. I'd even be down to hire a bike washer. I'm not even joking, because sometimes I have to wash like 3 or 4 bikes at the same time, and it takes like 2 hours.
Downhill Master said, I need a 27.5 straight steer tube fork. Anyone got any recommendations?
Oh, that dude, straight steer tube. That's gonna be hard to find. You're gonna have to go to Pink Bike on that one and just kind of search whatever.
And Nate Morgan tips $10.
Well, we got a tip? What's up? What does Morgan say?
Love your videos. Keep it up.
So Nate says, "Love your videos. Keep it up, man. Thanks so much, dude. That's awesome. Thanks for helping out. Really appreciate it." Yeah, whatever. What's everyone else saying? Ever thought of getting a dirt bike? No. Are you kidding me? Did you guys see what happened to me on the Suron last year? A Suron is an electric bike, and they're just so powerful, so much torque. And I saw a guy, and I was like, "Yo, let me ride that." And I was just in the parking lot, just kind of going easy. Well, all of a sudden, the thing like hooks up, and just like gets all this traction, tilts backwards. Well, in bike riding, if you're going to crash, you're like trying to manhandle the handlebars.
Right.
Well, I manhandled the handlebars like this, and just the throttle just woof, and I just wiped out just on flat ground. So it's like I've crashed on a dirt bike too, kind of doing the same thing, where it's like just being irresponsible with the throttle. So I'm not responsible enough for any kind of motorized vehicle. That's why I do bikes. You can only go as fast as you're, putting into it. So, no, I'm definitely not getting a dirt bike. A lot of people will say like, "Oh, a $10,000 bike, I could buy a dirt bike with that." It's like, I don't want to buy a dirt bike. I have no desire to, because I don't want to die. I don't want. Every time I follow Supercross and motocross, like when those dudes crash, most of the time they're breaking a bone, guaranteed.
Yeah.
So, not my thing. I'd rather watch it, But yeah, does anyone watch Supercross and motocross? My favorite dude, Eli Tomac, and it's a pretty good race yesterday. All right, let's get this crank on nice and clean. Dude, this bike is gonna be blinged out. Bike can be looking good. All right, does it have a directional thing? Pretty nice bottom bracket. Yeah.
Tomac is the man. Tomac is the GOAT. Tomac is the G.
Well, we got Tomac fans in the house?
Oh, yeah.
Where's the Tomac fan?
Right there.
Tomac. Oh, we got Jeremy. Jeremy's still here. What's up, man? We got Knack, Andrew. Heck yeah. Ricky Carmichael is the GOAT. Well, yeah, but, Tomac. I mean, if Tomac didn't have his issues where he was having like mental, like where he'd get like nervous or just kind of be over it, and like that's how he lost 2017 championship. If he didn't have those issues and he was dominant for the last like 5 years, he would be in the GOAT conversation. But hey, we're all human, and he had a bad crash. It's like if I needed double shoulder reconstruction after a crash, I'd be rethinking how much I want to risk it in life. So yeah, I mean, now he's 30, still up for a championship. It's freaking awesome. Okay, let's tighten this down. Yeah, so whatever Jeremy, if you see Jeremy, whatever he says, let me know.
Will do.
Because this was his bike. Now I was already knocking him for keeping these NX cranks on there. But at the end of the day, do cranks really matter? Let me know in the comments. Do your cranks really matter if they're upgraded or not? Let me know. I mean, once you get the external cup bottom brackets, they're super light. Do the cranks really matter after that? Like, the IXF crankset are some of the best cranks you can get.
This thing says, I'm thinking of buying some Renthal fat bars.
Cool,
Ever
man.
thought of trying them?
Oh, dude, I'm going to show you guys some new bars that I got. Hold up. Hold up. You guys are going to be pumped. I'm pumped. Okay, we're going to switch this over. I do pretty good about switching the camera angles and stuff. Okay, new bar time. Actually, I'll just bring this whole box over. New bar time. Oh. Let's go.
Jeremy said those cranks came on the bike when I got it, and I thought they felt great, so I never messed with them.
All right, so these are the new bars. So I got some Tidal bars, and like I said earlier, like I only do this stuff because of your guys' recommendations. So I love your guys' comments. That's the best part about making these videos, these comments. So I love one-up bars. One-up bars are good because they have a little bit of flex vertically. Well, someone commented, I only saw one person comment. They go, hey, Tidal says they have better vertical compliance by 15 to 20%. And I'm like, dang, dude. So I checked out Tidal. They're a little expensive, they gave me a little bit of a discount and everything. Man, I'm getting this box all dirty now. look at my grimy fingers. This white box I just got all grimy in like 20 seconds. So check this out. This box is actually so sick. Watch this. Oh, dude, these bars are so nice. I think they're like insanely light too. So I really like the shape. They have this like kind of a, I don't know how many sides that is. It feels like a 5-sided bar right here. So I think that's where the vertical compliance comes from. It's really weird shape right here. And these bars are sick, dude. It's matte carbon. And these bars are gonna go on the Commencal. So I'm gonna do an upgrade video on the Commencal pretty soon, because that's the only bike I've ever built that I didn't want to sell immediately. And it's the only bike I've ever built that has not had an upgrade at all in like 6 months. I mean, I have not touched that bike since I built it up in like upgrade wise. I ride it every once in a while, and I took that bike on Drop the Hammer. I did that for the first time on the Commencal, and that bike is just such a nice comfort bike. So yeah, I'm gonna put these bars on there. Pretty hyped. Does it? Everybody like title bars?
Oh yeah. Dang, sick, nice.
Yeah, well these bars are like double the price of other bars, so I hope they're worth it.
Connor also says more Commencal vids, please.
Yeah, the Commencal is coming back, and it's gonna be a good series. I'm working on getting a coil front and back for the Commencal, so I don't know. We're gonna do a bunch of videos on that. Well, since we're here, I'm just gonna install the pedals too.
Might as well, right?
Yeah. Let's see.
What are your favorite tires?
Dude, I don't know what my favorite tires are. I have no clue. With that Polygon Enduro video, finding out that the Enduro casing tires are sick. Like when I went to Haller yesterday, I was ripping the turns. So, I don't know. I'm trying to partner up with a tire company, especially now that I'm pro, you know, maybe they'll come on board easier. But yeah, I don't want to spend too much on tires, so I'm trying to partner up with somebody, and maybe Vittoria, maybe, oh shit, is this cross-threaded?
Ewan said, please remind him about how angry everyone was about his choice of shock on the Commencal.
Dang, dude, trying to cause division in the chat. Yeah, so the Commencal with the cheapy RockShox Deluxe shock. I mean, everybody had a freaking meltdown saying that was an XC shock and everything. So I still kind of want to address that. I have an idea to be able to test that, but I'll keep that secret until it happens. All right, so we got the cranks on. That probably took too long. What time is it?
It is 6:07.
Okay, we're doing good. Only like an
Jeremy
hour.
said, have you heard of Delium tires?
Delium tires, yeah. Yeah, I actually saw some yesterday, and they were like a 3-inch version or something like that. I was like, oh damn, that looks pretty cool.
Junior asked, is it bad if I use $15 Chinese cranks off of eBay?
Well, I mean, if they have the hollowed out axle and everything, they're probably not as good as the IXF ones. They're probably like really cheapy ones, so I'd say probably not. Probably not going to be good.
Eat, Sleep, Play, Repeat says, ever getting a dirt jumper for the rail yard?
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I want to get a dirt jumper.
God, I love rail yard.
Yeah. How do I get this thing on? Okay.
What was the bike you did the other day on Instagram Live? The blue one with the SRAM transmission.
Oh yeah, that was my friend's Reeb something or other. Yeah, he was just visiting, so I figured I wanted to get back in the live stream spirit, so that's why I did that, because I don't care about Instagram at all. I just kind of post whatever on there. I mean, it's cool. Companies care about Instagram, but I don't. So yeah, I just wanted to get back into the live stream spirit, and I figured, might as well just do a little bike build and answer some questions. I think I was on for like 40 minutes though. So. And I did figure out the live stream, or he figured out his own live stream transmission, or not live stream, his SRAM transmission, because I was like, I don't know what to do with this stupid thing. All right, now we got the derailleur on. We got to install the cassette. So with this being Jeremy's bike, it came as a single speed. I'm pretty sure Jeremy built it as a single speed, but since I want it to sell fast, I'm gonna put a drivetrain on it because I just so happen to have a spare drivetrain. So we're just gonna pop on a drivetrain here. The cool thing about this Commencal is it has 35mm rims, and that's a cool selling point too. And the big old 2.8-inch tires. Oops. Scoot this back a little bit. Yeah, I like the 2.8-inch tires, and a part of me thinks that is this on autofocus? A part of me thinks that I messed up with the Ragley being a 29, but the plan was always to put the bird wheels on there as 29, so that's why I went with the 29. But yeah, part of me, I wish I would have got a 27.5 hardtail with like 2.8-inch tires like this one, because that was smooth with those big tires.
Ooh, what is your favorite trail in Bentonville?
Oh, Cease and Desist is my favorite trail, because it's that's the one I got the KOM on, and it's kind of like dirt jumps and stuff. So it's like a downhill BMX track in a way. Ugh. Yeah, so I was actually thinking about making like a trail guide book. You know, just add to my resume, be a professional mountain biker, YouTube creator, author. It has a good ring to it. I think it has a great ring. Yeah, so I was thinking about doing a trail guide book or something like that. Selling like an ebook. Kind of highlight all the trails, highlight you know, what my favorite trails are. I think that'd be cool.
Jeremy said, no joke, that 27.5 by 2.8 combo is hard to beat. It felt so good.
Absolutely, yeah. Super smooth. Let's see, can I do this? Yeah, I'm in a really awkward body position to be doing this, but hopefully I can do it. Oh yeah. We're not on Twitch, so no one can clip that, so. Or is that what they say? Is that what they say? Like, clip that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just hit a clip!
Okay, take off the single speed kit there. And man, I got so many wheels over here.
Have you ever tried the Vorsprung suspension upgrades?
No. Actually, that's a good idea, because I could actually get the smash pot for the Zeb Ultimate. That'd be kind of cool.
Downhill Master said, I need to see a DH bike build by Evan.
No, I don't want a DH bike. I don't want a DH bike. DH bikes, like, you still have to climb at the bike parks that I've been to, so it's like I don't want a DH bike. Like, I still want to get. I like getting beat up by the trails. I think Hidden Chunk, where you're like, it's like, that's cool.
Does the editor work at a rental shop nearby? No, I sure don't. Been watching your channel for a while now, and learning to jump has been a dream. Just had a really bad fall and got 14 stitches. Find it hard to get back on the bike. Any advice?
Start slow, man. That first crash, the first big crash in BMX or mountain biking, that's when you're gonna find out if you love it or if it's not for you. So just ease back into it. Sorry you got stitches. Hope you feel better. But I think crashing kind of makes me feel alive sometimes, as long as it's not too bad, you know? But it kind of reminds you that like you're not invincible. So I don't mind crashing. Sometimes when I'm crashing and I'm like flying through the air all crooked or something, I'm like, well, here we go. We're crashing now.
Two-Wheel Trickster says, when do you usually ride? I live in Bentonville and would love to meet up and say hi sometime.
I usually ride Monday or Tuesday in about lunchtime. And I usually ride Saturday. Why is this stuck on here? Is this like totally marred to the driver? Oh my goodness. I've never had this happen. I mean, I was pushing this thing hard. What is going on here? I know it's a little bright. Dude, this thing is like totally stuck on there. Dude, this is like totally marred to the... Yo. No way, dude. Hold on, let me adjust the camera angle. I've never seen this like this. And people wonder why I wanted to upgrade my wheels. Can't be getting a KOM with this stuff like this. Hold on.
People are saying smack it with a hammer.
I'm about to. I don't have any way to like get any angle on it though, is the problem. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is totally just like stuck on here. That's crazy. Hopefully it's just the driver body and not anything else. Yeah, that's wild.
Is it sealed with Flex Seal or Loctite?
Yeah. This is crazy.
Saying rubber hammer smack the cassette.
Yeah, but I don't have like an angle on it, you know, it's... maybe this is gonna work. Here we go. I think. Rubber hammer, smack the cassette.
I'd suggest melting your cassette in acetone. That'll do it.
Okay. Okay, Heisenberg, thanks for the recommendation. See, I don't have an angle on it. I'm trying to reuse these wheels still on another build. See, I told you guys earlier, bike builds never go according to plan. Like, this is crazy.
Put a screwdriver through the back.
Yeah, that's like why I'm flexing it right here. I don't know where it's hung up anymore at this point. Wild, dude. You still got music playing?
Oh yeah.
I think we should switch to suspenseful music now. It's one of the genres. Or it's in, no, is it drama or mood? Mood, yeah. Yeah, so it's all marred up. I'm just gonna get a file. We got the suspenseful music going.
Oh yeah, it's
Not
going.
Joyous music.
Yeah, it's going though.
People are criticizing you.
They're saying I need to get up and help you.
Oh, does that say the camera's overheating? Maybe we can.
Say what?
Oh, look. This is temperature. I'm just gonna shut this one off and use it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Damn camera overheating. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, getting a file.
WD-40.
I don't even have any WD-40. WD-40 is kind of just like crap. WD-40 isn't even a lubricant. It's a self-penetrating thing, or something like that.
Right.
It penetrates, but it does not lubricate. Like, it'll help get stuff off, but yeah, it's like I don't have this issue much. Yeah, here we go. There we go. I might be able to save this driver body. This is actually working pretty good. How's the angle? Okay. Nope. All right. Come on. Okay, what do I do here, guys?
Remove the spokes and change hub. So, well, people are saying just buy a new one.
I'm trying to make money here, guys. I'm trying to make some money. So I
Chain whip.
A chain whip?
Can't hurt to try.
Do what with the chain whip?
Rock it back and forth. Torch it.
Oh yeah, actually the heat might work.
Just unlace the entire wheel.
No. There we go.
Well,
Beat it with a hammer, right? Dude, this thing is marred up. I just like whacked it almost angrily, I guess you could say.
hey, it worked.
I've seen people mar up their cassette or driver body like this before. Hold on, I'll bring the camera in close so you guys can see. But I never thought I would do it to a driver body.
Everything works when you hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, well that was like my thing when I first started. Like, if it doesn't fit, force it. That's what I would say. That was my running joke. All right, can you guys see this? Like, it's still kind of stuck on there. Yeah, since I'm gonna still use this this hub, I'm totally just gonna sand it down. Oh, what is that? There's like a
I like broke that or something, like a rivet.
I need contact lenses now. No more clean eyes after that.
What happened?
Gonna bleach my eyes watching that cassette suffer.
Dude. This sucks, man.
Yeah, that cassette might be toast now.
No, the cassette's fine. It's the driver body. Man, this sucks. Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Last part went easy. All right, let's get a close up on this.
Nate Morgan gifted him 5 subs, or so 5 memberships.
He gifted 5.
5 memberships.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It's basically like subs on Twitch where you get...
Gifted 5 memberships so I can give them out?
No, it just goes out randomly.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, look. Mike got one. Charlie got one. Quinn got one. Man, that's awesome. Thanks for the membership gifts, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, so about the channel memberships, I post my videos early sometimes. So like the night before you can see my video. Just make sure you comment if you do see my stuff. Say, be the first commenter, you know? Yeah, so it's looking pretty rough. I think this is still salvageable though. It's just a little rough right there. I was laying down some power as a professional, you know, current reigning, defending king of the mountain. I was laying down some power on this. So, who knows? But this is not the wheel for the common saw. I was just harvesting that. That's a 29er. This is the common saw one, nice and fresh. Boom. And this is not marred much. I mean, a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I don't know what this thing is, like a nail or something that goes back here, I guess. Can you guys hear the kid crying? Poor little guy. I love my son.
When do you think you'll reach 100K?
Oh, 100K subs? Well, man, I got 5,000 in the last 30 days. So, I'd say like June or July.
Andy said, I want to make a compilation every time Evan has said boom.
Yeah, that's kind of like my new thing. That's kind of my new thing. I like saying boom. Yeah, we should figure out a way to like make that into a soundboard thing that we can do.
Yeah.
And then you can play it.
Boom.
Boom! Yeah, that's my new thing. It's kind of fun. I like it. Okay. I think this goes right here. Oh wait, did I forget the little nail thing? Where'd that stupid nail thing go? Nail thing. Boom!
Boom.
Okay. Now this guy.
Mr. George says you should do some ultra budget bike builds.
Mr. George. Have you guys seen that Instagram where it's like, Mr. George, you hired the wrong guy? I don't know how it goes. Pretty funny though. Okay. Man, I don't like taking off the stuff like this because now I'm totally lost. I don't know if I need a spacer or what. Hopefully the suspenseful music is still playing.
It is.
Because I
Oh yeah.
don't know. Right there. Okay. Uh-oh, did I forget to put this stuff on there?
Joel said, wasn't there a washer behind the cassette?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I picked it up and I was like, what is this? See, that's why, man, the Saga Squad, you guys are freaking awesome. Okay, looking good. Man, this is why I like my expensive cassettes, is all just one piece. Oh, need a spacer.
So I said you should do a penny trade up series for a bike.
Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about it, but like, if I'm gonna be focusing on like hustling and stuff, like with live interactions, like trying to hustle people, like, hey, you'll trade this, trade that. It's like I'm gonna need like a dedicated cameraman that's actually like a full-time person. It's like that's gonna take a lot of time out of their day. Like I'm all in for whatever, because this is my job, but I need a person that's also all in. And then it kind of gets to the point where it's like I'm gonna have to be performing so well that I have to not only support myself financially completely, I have to support another person and maybe even another person. So man, that's a lot of pressure for one guy to be like, I have to perform to support 3 mouths, 3 different families, I guess you could say. Like, dude, that's a lot. Okay, I might actually ditch the spacer because now I don't have any space with that. So I'm gonna take this off. Hopefully.
Somebody asked, what kind of lube do you use? Grease do you use?
Well, this is assembly grease. So if something is gonna stay, if it's gonna go on there, it needs assembly lube. But if something's gonna be moving in and out, needs that lubrication, I use something else, just generic lube. So yeah, I'm trying to. What? Is this not gonna fit? Oh, there we go. Hopefully that suspenseful music is hitting hard right now. So I just doubted that this could even fit on there. I was like, no.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay. This is my favorite, like one of my favorite things to do is getting out the breaker bar. Yeah. Get that all focused up.
Bye, SA. Have a good day.
Okay. Yeah. We are in business.
Let's go.
All right, let's move some stuff around. Because the worst part is yet to come. We got to do the cable routing soon. Yeah, so for whoever asked, I'm using Maxima assembly grease in this situation. Okay. Let's see, we're still on menu or no, we're not. All right.
And me with the Shimano Pro torque wrench, using it for literally everything.
Yeah. See, if it doesn't fit, force it, guys. That's the way it goes. All right, so we got the cassette on there. We got the drivetrain. I think this is gonna add a lot of value to this bike. I think people will see, like, I don't know, what do you guys, has anyone said like what's a good price to sell this bike for? Have you seen
People
that?
have been asking you what you're gonna sell it for.
Well, I got it for 800. We're gonna put the dropper back on. Like, we're getting pretty close to making this thing good to go. So big tires, tubeless ready. We're gonna have a 10-speed drivetrain. It's a great aggressive hardtail. $800. I'm thinking I just sell it for $800. I mean, I got this off the Ragley, you know, big deal. I might lose a little bit of money in that sense, but I'd rather just get it sold, and I think people will be pumped on this thing actually. Now, what is this spacer? Well, I don't know. Okay, let's get the chain going. Hopefully it's a good length.
Bryce said 1,000 is fair.
Bryce who?
Bryce Bonilla.
Oh, Bryce Bonilla.
Garrett Tobias said sell it for 1,000.
List it for 1,000.
Yep.
Okay.
Downhill Master said I got $10 and 3 zinger boxes.
I don't know what's a zinger.
It's those little Debbies.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Can you move the camera?
Yeah, bud.
Let's get it all closer, like angle it, like right there.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh, I meant like pick up the whole tripod, like, put it, like right there. And then, yeah, here we go. And then angle it down just a tad. And then let's give it a little zoom. Boom. Perfect. All right. Here we go. Man, I'm just making a mess of my hands.
See, Chad, I'm helping.
Chad. Oh, you're talking about the chat?
Yeah.
There's a guy named Chad in here? Heck yeah.
No, they were talking about how.
Oh, you said chat.
Earlier, I wasn't
Chad.
helping you.
I thought there was a guy Chad here.
Boom.
Yeah, so that's going to be a little. Turn that a tad. Uh-oh. Don't go, no! Yeah, so that's going to be a little long. You have to cut that quite a bit. Cut it like right there. Okay, this is one of those risky operations where I need a tool that's super far away, but I can't let go of the chain. I can watch this. You just have to be skilled and limber, you know? See, there we go. And get the zoom action going on. Hopefully this is the right length. Yes, I would love to make this kind of stuff into a full-length video.
That'd be awesome.
So, like, what I could do to make it into a full-length video to kind of give it a nice ending is, like, secretly film the sale, you know, like, kind of show the posting and everything and just have that as, like, a cap off and condense it down to, like, you know, less than 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I don't know. Hopefully, you know, we'll see what everybody else says if they are pumped on it. Because I don't know, I like watching mountain bike builds. I mean, you would hope I like what I do, right? Well,
Be
I
kind
don't.
of a problem if you didn't.
I think I wish there was more stuff to watch. I wish there was, you know, 10 people making the same kind of niche. Obviously, it would get a little competitive, but, you know, competition is good. It could only benefit the audience.
Hut Bike Geek asked, what's your thoughts on Marin bikes? Would you ever try one?
Yeah, so Marin bikes are made in the same factory as Polygon, so we'll just call them like a fancy Polygon. So yeah, I would do a Marin bike. Wouldn't mind one of their dirt jumpers. Okay, how are we looking here? Oh, maybe that's too short. Is it grinding? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Does that look too short? I feel like it's too short. But yeah, we will find out later on.
You're saying yes, it is.
Oh, don't have a. It's too short.
Yep.
Yep. That's all right. Did I push the pin through? That'd be a problem. I think I did. Damn it. That's all right. We'll figure this out. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show this to you guys, but I'm gonna have to push the pin in with it already out. Yeah, I don't know how to show this to you guys, sorry. Take my word for it. I used to do this as a kid. I don't know why I used to use the chain breaker all the time as a kid, but I would always mess it up.
Javier says, I hated when I had to do it. Super fiddly stuff.
Yep. That's crooked.
Connor said, it's way too short because it wasn't fully on the chainring when he measured.
See, I'm telling you, the Saga Squad is so smart.
If somebody else said the chain wasn't fully on the chainring when you were measuring out
Man,
the
where
length.
were you guys? I need like a robot voice to just automatic chat. That'd be hilarious. Like, let chat have a voice for the whole video.
Oh yeah.
Because it would be like so much spam. Like, hold on, I can't understand you guys. I mean, I could whip out the vice and do it that way. Okay. That's crooked. Oh, nice. Nailed it. Okay. Yeah, I wish you guys could see. Sorry, this is not going to be one of those things that you can just see. So I helped, because it would be flimsy if I didn't do this. I put the link on itself. So now I pushed it through with the, whatever they're called, pliers. Now I'm just going to push it back out and hopefully don't make the same mistake.
Downhill Master says, I've got 2 broken chains and 2 broken chain breakers.
Oh yeah, I've never broke a chain breaker. I don't know how people do that so easy. Now this is going to be hard, getting this thing out of here. Oh, there we go. Not too bad. All right, so what does everybody think? One more link?
How many more links, chat?
Oh, you don't have to do a poll
No,
because
I'm
it's either 1 or 2. Okay. Okay, and what I'll do, just in case, I will not push this one all the way through.
Perfect. One more.
They're saying
2
one more?
maybe.
2, I took out
1.
2.
Andy says 1. Just got here, I'd say 1 more.
Yeah.
Connor
1.
says just remeasure.
Nah.
Downhill's Master says 1.5 link.
Thanks, man.
Hard to tell, maybe 1 or 2. 0.5.
I don't have a half link. That's a thing, though. That is a thing. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're good, we're good. Why is this acting like that?
A 0.3 link.
No, that's not it. Who knows? It probably is with like an engineer or something. Yeah, in BMX they came out with decimal gearing at one point. It was pretty stupid. Okay. And oh, can you guys see my hands? It's black. All right, now if you don't push out the chain all the way, if you could just like follow me with the camera with the zoom and stuff, because this is so hard to do. Yeah, so I don't push out the chain all the way, or the link all the way, or the pin I should say, and then it kind of acts as a guide to put it back in. Go. Start it with this. End it with this. I'll show you the real Chad way how to actually work a chain breaker. Because I don't know if you guys have ever done this where you push a pin in and then the link is all tight. Well, what you do, pop it out. Whoa. Don't do that. Actually, that's not bad. But what you do is you pop it to right here, and then you just give it a slight little press, and it kind of frees it up a little bit, so the link is all good. Okay. I want this the other way. Wait, I don't think it matters. Maybe it does. Okay. Okay. Yeah, back in the 90s, there used to be chain ads in the magazine where it was some bodybuilder dude and taking a chain and going like that to like imply that it's like super strong. Those are pretty funny ads. But yeah, I was a bodybuilder and I was like, Dad, how come you can't rip the chain? He's like, son, chains are extremely strong. Okay. Okay, now we are in business. One link was good. Thanks, chat. Hopefully you guys are still around. We got 119 people still here. That's awesome. So yeah, we're good. Now we got to get the cable routing, and I was not looking forward to cable routing. So maybe I'll show my face here. Man, this a little bit. Autofocus. Yeah, so got the cable routing. It's gonna be kind of rough because it goes through the frame here and it goes down. It comes out right here. So I don't even know how I'm gonna make this bend for the seat post. Who knows? You know, I'm not even sure where the shifter is. Dang. I tried to lay out all the parts so I didn't have to like look for stuff. But what's chat saying? What's chat up to?
Rate the KOM experience, Connor Lim says.
The KOM experience. It was kind of scary. Yeah, it's kind of scary going super fast like that sometimes, to be honest.
Down Home Master says, is that a Sonic Cup?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Cool trophy, bro. What's your worst injury from biking?
Oh man, you gotta knock on wood before I say anything. But you know, you can call me a wussy. I'll take that. I'll accept that. But when I did BMX, and even with mountain biking, I ride to live. I ride to stay alive. So when I was racing BMX, if I would get into a situation where a person was trying to, you know, it's called blasting, when you go in a turn and someone hits you really hard, that's allowed in BMX. If someone was gonna blast me for a position, I'll pull a brake. I don't want to eat shit, you know. It's like I don't want to get hurt. So yeah, I would back out of situations all the time. Same thing with mountain bikes. It's like if something's super steep, super sketchy, it's like I'm not gonna do it. So I've had, you know, quite my fair share of crashes, but they were crashes that were tolerable, manageable, and sometimes I would just like sprain my wrist really bad or something like that. I cracked a couple bones here and there, but I never broken a bone where it got displaced and I had to have surgery. So knock on wood on that one.
Have you ever thought about visiting the UK?
Yeah, you know what? I would rather visit the UK than Canada, to be honest, because like Canada, you get all those people that are from like Whistler and everything, and they're like super hardcore about it, but you never hear UK people like being like pompous, elitist about, you know, what they ride, and they ride some cool stuff. And I would love to just go ride in the mud with some UK people. That'd be so fun. So yeah, I'd rather go to United Kingdom for sure. If I ever do, I'll let you guys know, because I won't know where to go or what to do. And plus, I don't know how to drive a car on the wrong side of the road. Like, that's the wrong side. Ah, okay. The other day I took off the shifter and there was like a bolt that fell to the floor, and I was like, I don't know where that bolt came from. It's from the shifter. So I'm glad I kept that around. Well, I hope I kept it around.
Let's see. Have you ever wanted to go northeast, ride like Mass or Vermont?
Oh, I just started hearing about how there's like trails up there. So yeah, eventually. I'll probably make my way to either Texas or Tennessee next.
Ever wanted to be like Sam Pilgrim?
Be like Sam Pilgrim? Yeah, I was actually watching this stuff for inspiration the other day. That's kind of where I got the inspiration to say that the KOM was a world record, because he just he does that stuff sometimes. He's like, crazy bike for a world record. So yeah, I kind of got some inspiration from him, and he's killing it, dude. I think Sam Pilgrim is doing better than Seth in a lot of ways.
Bryce Betts asks, what's the trophy in the background?
Bryce Betts is my buddy and creative partner, I guess you could say. So oh, that's funny. Yeah, so the trophy in the background is from winning the year-end race. This trophy used to be 7 feet tall, but I said that's ridiculous. Who needs a 7-foot tall trophy? So I condensed it down to just one layer right there. But yeah, that's a reward for winning the biggest race of the year in BMX in Tulsa, Oklahoma, every Thanksgiving. So I've won this event like 3 or 4 times. So who needs a 7-foot trophy? 3 of them hanging out in your house, you know?
Downhill Master says, would you ever want to come down to Australia?
Australia, yeah, I would visit Australia because you got Bikes Online there. I'd love to meet up with those guys. Kind of a long flight though, to be honest. So what's that, like a 22-hour flight?
Yeah, something like that. Would you ever go to Sea Otter?
Yeah, I should have went to Sea Otter this year, dude. And I used to live only like an hour and a half away from Monterey, so Yeah, I'd never been to Sea Otter, and I should have been going to Sea Otter. All right, how are we gonna run this? How are we gonna do this here? This is internal cable routing, man. It's not fun. All right, wish me luck, guys. That suspenseful music should be coming into play once again. Let's see. Boom. Okay, wish me luck. What is going on here?
Bryn says if you crimp a threaded portion of a spoke to a brake cable, you can make a do-it-yourself cable routing tool.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna wing it. I think I'm gonna start from the back actually, because I get to this bend right here and like it just goes to nothing. So yeah, that's kind of weird. So I'm gonna start in the back. Remember the saying: if it doesn't force or it doesn't fit, force it. Here we go. All right, means some resistance. What the hell?
Backyard MTBer says, so what did you think of my backyard trails?
Oh yeah, dude, they're super cool. Loved them. How the heck? And now I'm getting some rotating action going on here. Bike builds, man. Yeah, so this doesn't I don't even know how this goes. So this tube doesn't go into the seat tube. That's cool. It's good to know. Where does that go? Yeah, I don't know. No wonder why Jeremy had it at single speed. He probably was like, I don't know how to fit the cable in there. Okay. Any advice?
Use an old cable and feed it through, then out the housing on the cable, and once through, take the old cable out.
Yeah, he meant put. He meant put.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I can do that. Let's see. Is that an old one? Okay. This is kind of how they do it in the medical field. When you're doing a big IV central line that goes to the heart, you stick them with the needle, and then you feed the guide wire through the needle, and then you get the guide wire to where you need it, and then you put the tube over the guide wire, and then you pull the guide wire out.
Huh.
It's the same thing. So this thing's kind of frayed, so hopefully it works.
I once literally spent like a week working on my internal routing.
Yeah.
Try from top of bike by handlebars down.
Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, it's getting hung up again. Come on. Doesn't fit. Force it. Forcing it. There.
Andy asks, a bit random, but have you ever played any instruments?
No. Nope, not a music person.
This is when magnetic tools would help out.
Yeah. Yeah, how much does that cable guide thing from Park Tool cost? I just don't know, like, why did they not put like a guide or something right there?
Like $20 from Backyard.
Oh yeah, $20. It's probably worth it. I thought, anything from Park Tool is usually pretty expensive. I thought it was going to be like $450. Come on, man.
All right. $67.95.
Yikes.
You would ask, Evan, you still play Rust?
Yeah. I can't that much anymore. Yeah, this is the point. Like, I thought I could get the cassette off no problem. I was never worried about that. But now it's like, you get to the point where it's like, can I even do this right now? This is just wild. Yeah, I mean, it's meeting a major stop there. Like, this cable is super frayed. It was not like that when I went in there. There's nothing to open up or anything.
Well, with the horn asks, do you have a favorite bike company?
With the what?
Do you have a favorite bike company?
Oh, you said their name first.
Yeah, whale with the horn. I guess it'd be a narwhal.
Narwhal?
It's a whale with a horn.
Do I have a favorite bike company? Nah.
Did Jenny said just drill a hole?
Yeah, right. Come on, man. Yeah, maybe I'll put some like grease or something on there. Get some grease going. See if that helps get it through the stop. Yeah, I always worry about like stuff like this for the live stream because like I'm worried, I'm trying to focus, and then it's like I go kind of silent.
Right.
And I'm like, uh-oh, people are gonna be bummed. But let me know what you guys think. Is this the part where you click off, or do you guys like when this stuff happens?
A lot of people asking, would you ever be interested in reviewing a DH bike?
Yeah, I just don't want to pay for one. That's the thing. There's a lot of stuff where it's like, okay, I can do that, but it's like now I gotta put up the money for it, It's like, being a full timer, it's like now I gotta take away money from my family and stuff.
It's fine, keep trying. I love this. It's fun to see people struggle.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Come on.
see, push the outer hose in as far as it will go, then push the cable through it, and then we'll guide it past the bend.
Yeah. I'm gonna use one of these cheapy cables that I got. I bought a pack of like 10 of them. Let's see.
What's your opinion on SRAM transmissions?
Overpriced. The SRAM transmission, it's a new drivetrain like this, and they did something tricky right here, and it's electronic or whatever. So something like this is about $250.
Right.
Well, the new SRAM transmission is $2,000.
Jeez.
Yeah, $2,000. And it's like, come on, guys! Like, you guys are just getting carried away now. So, yeah, not too pumped on that. All right. Get one of these cheapy ones going. Got a welded tip, so that should help. Oh, it's not long enough, I guess. Yeah, this is not long enough. It's at the end. Unless it, I don't think it did it. Let's try. This one looks like it's for brakes, though. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, guys. This is really something. Horrible design. I don't even know.
Time to go back to the single speed as well.
Yeah, here, back up a little bit. Let's get this camera on. Maybe I'll pull up a video. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, can we do? It's right there. Is this?
Hit the transition at the top.
Okay. Commencal HT cable routing. There we go. Look at that video. It says Commencal Meta HT build cable routing sucks. Yeah, I agree. Are you gonna do anything about it, buddy? He's putting a string through.
with a magnet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have any magnetic stuff. The Jenny, does that say Jenny or the Journey?
Journey.
Yeah, the Journey wants me to drill a hole real bad. If you can see through the seat tube, I cannot see through the seat tube. It doesn't interface well together. Yeah. Let's see, what did he do? Right there, yeah, that does suck. I think I might be pushing it through the wrong hole anyway. Yeah, I might be pushing it through the wrong hole to begin with. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to push it from the other side here. Because it just occurred to me, I'm like, why am I pushing it on this side? Alright, because this has two holes right here, so I don't know why I was pushing from the other side. So we'll just try that. I don't know how much of a difference this would make. Come on now. Yeah, I wish I could see it from here.
Yeah.
Where'd my phone go? It's over there. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be rad if it was like you could see it from here. But you cannot. So I'll do is I kind of try to hook the cable like that.
Maybe lay it on its side so it'll go down the right tube naturally.
This is not a colonoscopy. It doesn't work like that.
Although it would be a lot easier if it had a little camera on it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh. I put a little kink on the end. I think that did the trick. What? That was crazy.
Go.
That was crazy. Hopefully it's like didn't go down the wrong hole, you know? That's what she said. I mean, who said that? I didn't say it. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get in there for the money shot. The money shot. So yeah, sometimes it's like you'll miss. It's like you can't get it up through the hole. But if you can see the end, I don't want to get in the way of the camera.
You want me to press the cable through?
No.
Okay.
No, it's all good. 'Cause I got it for sure. Just want the money shot. The money shot. You guys see it?
There it is.
Can you guys see it? Oh, it's like giving birth. Got it. I gave birth to a cable, baby. My tight little hole there. Oh, man. All right, well, that was difficult. That was way more difficult than it needed to be. But dude, I just like hooked it at the end because I wanted to like guide it, and then I was able to rotate the cable, and then I just kept forcing it. I knew that hook was there, wanted to go that way, and then slid right in. So let's get this tidied up, man. We're doing good. We're killing it. I gotta find the ferrule.
Donald Master asked, any tips for improving race times for enduro for a hardtail?
I mean, if you're racing an enduro hardtail against enduro full suspensions, I mean, you're putting yourself at a big disadvantage. So unless there's like a hardtail category, I mean, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage for sure. But hey, practice makes perfect. Found the ferrule. Okay. Okie dokie. Hopefully this is long enough.
Are you thinking of building / buying any cross-country bikes?
Yeah, a lot of people told me that cross-country bikes are great KOM machines, even on the downhill. So, like I said, I always listen to the Saga Squad. So, I'm thinking about a cross-country bike, and you know, pretty much the only cross-country bike that I would have interest in. Well, you know, Vita's wrap hide full suspension would be pretty cool. Maybe that's an entry level, kind of get my feet wet. But ultimately, there's a cross-country bike that's made here in Bentonville, custom carbon fiber. Well, probably not custom, but yeah, hand-built carbon fiber frame here in Bentonville, an Allied BC40. So I would love to maybe even hook up with them, maybe get a discount or something, you know, because those things are expensive. They're like, I want to say they're like $6,000 for the frame and the shock. So, and dude, Josh, I see those bikes around here all the time. I even saw a kid that was like 15 riding one.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what, dude? You're 15, man.
Would you ever open up a Discord server?
I don't know, man. I'm a part of a Discord server, someone else's. That's kind of like, it's like Berm Peak affiliated. And there's some ruthless people, and they have just like instant access to just start spamming your phone with hate. So I don't know, man. What's the benefit, to be honest?
Well, I mean, if you opened up your own, you could kick those people out.
Yeah, but it's like they come through, and then all of a sudden you'll wake up and it'll be 3 a.m. and have like 10 messages from one guy. It's like,
yeah, that's fair.
Unless you can know that they're a hater before they start hating. Do a questionnaire or something. All right, look, this bike is coming together so nicely. Get that straightened out. All right, we're looking good. I have a feeling this cable is going to be too long now. Or maybe not. No, it's not. That was the brake cable. Okay. What's chat
Andy
saying?
said, yeah, the real Saga Squad is a wholesome group of Chads.
Absolutely.
How everybody's very chill. How many bikes do you own?
How many bikes do I own? I'm up to 9 bikes. I'm up to 9 bikes right now. It's crazy. Downhill Master says Evan has like 3 enduro bikes. No, I have 4 enduro bikes. Like I said in the last video, I have 2 bikes that you've never even seen before. Here, I'm gonna flash one. Here, I'll just keep it on that camera. No, just keep it right there. I'm gonna flash a bike that you guys have not seen before. Josh has seen it. I mean, he can see all these bikes over here. I'm gonna flash this bike. Pretty excited about this one. This is brand new model, never been ridden before. Haven't even taken. I'm too busy, man. Oh, you don't have to turn the camera. I'm just flashing it. I don't want to give them a full on. So here's the bike. Ugh. Never before seen on the channel. Yeah, so this is another Alchemy. So brand new and never been ridden. Just another review bike. So what do you guys think about that? That's one bike, but that's not even the next new bike that's coming on the channel. This bike is gonna come in like 2-3 weeks. No, it's not an Arctos 170, it's a Arctos 140. So, oh, we got Thunder Midget in the chat. What's up, man? I was talking crap on your stream at the beginning of this. He's the one that I said that they do the talk show.
Yeah.
And it's like 240p, and they're just like, whatever, we're running it. We're running it, dude. We don't know, we're old. Yeah, the Pole was an April Fool's joke. The Pole was not my bike. So, okay, I need where'd the dang ferrule go for this side? I lost a ferrule. I'm not even gonna look for it. I'm just gonna grab a new one. There's no point in looking for a ferrule when I have a million ferrules over here. Okay.
Wayne asks, is Schwinn still a good bike brand?
Depends. I mean, Schwinn is they made the Schwinn Axum, and that's what got me started into mountain biking. This Schwinn Axum was an entry-level hardtail,
Yeah.
but it came out with like all of the good stuff, like a tapered head tube where you could, upgrade the fork to even the best fork on the market, and you could put disc brakes on there. I need to put the disc back on that. Oops. Yeah, so I mean, it got me started. I mean, they haven't updated the Schwinn Axum in a couple of years, and they need to. But yeah, for the long run, no, Schwinns are not good. If you're like unsure about mountain biking and you want to get your feet wet, yeah, it's a good way to start. Okay. I'm gonna bring this up. Hold on, let me get you guys closer. Yeah, so anything that Thunder Midget guy says, just read it.
Yeah.
He's a homie from the BMX days, my hometown.
Andy MTV said, gotta go. Thanks for the stream, Evan.
Yeah, dude. Thanks, man. More to come. I just was like, I don't want to say burned out, but I was focusing on a new direction for the channel and editing and stuff. So took my time and got that going with the whole intro style and all that stuff. right, shoot. And now I'm back in action. And I'm trying to get this stupid cable through this stupid thing right here. Stupid design. How do they expect you to do this?
Stuart said, man, I've never liked a YouTube channel so much.
Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, it's cool finding a channel that you're like super hyped about. And it's even better when they like acknowledge you and talk. And in my case, like, I do this for you guys. Come on. Come on. Turn.
Evan plans racing UCI?
UCI. No, UCI is like high level, like national or pro. So no, I'm an old geezer now, you know. But that takes like a whole lifetime of dedication.
Have you ever ridden any trails in Utah?
Nope. I'm taking this stupid wheel thing off. I'm taking this off. I don't want to mess with this right now. Nope, no Utah trails. I'd like to, but man, it's kind of hard. I got the kids and everything. Yeah, so what's this stupid thing about? What the hell is that?
Downhill Master said, Aaron Gwynn's still racing, right? How old is he?
Yeah, I think he's like the same age as me. Where does this even go, dude?
Clint asked, have you been to a catfish house in Arkansas yet?
A what?
A catfish house.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, you got Catfish Hole in Fayetteville. There's Eat My Catfish in Rogers.
I saw one. By
the Taco Bell.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
That one was originally from Little Rock, and they moved up here. That's been happening a lot recently. A lot of Central Arkansas places have been moving up here too.
Huh?
Like Big Orange and Local Lime.
Yeah.
Thunder Midget said, met Aaron's mechanic this weekend. What a cool dude.
Oh, dang, that's cool. Did you tell him about me? I'm trying to meet Aaron Gwynn. Stupid freaking thing. Sorry, I'm in the way. This stupid wheel thing is such a horrible design. What? Stupid design. It's like they do this little wheel design because it's like trendy. Damn, dude.
Who's the person you want to meet most in the mountain biking community?
I don't know.
Downhill Master said they want to meet Eric Fedko.
I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling good about the direction of the channel and everything. I know people talk about something called imposter syndrome. I don't really know what that is exactly, because I feel like I belong here. I mean, we got a good thing going, all the audience and everything, so I'm not going to be like starstruck by any mountain bikers. I mean, if anything, I'd want to meet Eli and John Tomac. That'd be pretty crazy. And then, meeting people like Cooper Webb and stuff like that. But that's outside of mountain biking. That's motocross. So that's different. So yeah, I want to meet those guys. But that's
Well, you're also professional now.
Yeah, I'm a professional, so I mean, maybe they'd get nervous to meet me, you know? You never know, man. All right, so let me pitch this down. Yeah, if anyone tries to take that KOM, the next day I'm going back out there and I'm gonna... Actually, that KOM, I'm gonna try to better it every time I go.
Nice.
I'd love to have that KOM by like 5 seconds.
Solo Cabbage asks, SRAM or Shimano?
So that Polygon, little close up. Yeah, that Polygon Colossus has the DRXD. That's the first time I ever used DRXD. And like the shifting was good and everything, but the feel of the shifter itself was kind of like dead and empty. And I'm like, I expect a lot more from like the top tier Shimano stuff. So I don't know, that kind of goes back to me saying like I'll just run whatever's on the bike. Okay.
Did the misspelling of Colossus on the Polygon bother you as much as everyone else?
I mean, it didn't bother me that much. Like when I was making the thumbnail, I was like, wait a second, this isn't spelled right. But I mean, neither is the Vitus Mythic. It's spelled Mythique, so
It's true.
they can do whatever they want.
Would you ever ride Canada?
Yeah. I would need some financial assistance, and I hope I don't get canceled for this, but I don't have the whole COVID shot. So if they're still requiring that, then I'm out. I'm not going to get that, especially this late. So I never got that. The channel's probably getting deleted as we speak.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Just made some servers and Google start smoking.
Yeah. You can't please everybody, right? Everybody's gonna have an opinion about it and stuff, but yeah, I'm just not interested. Like, hey, you have to do this certain thing into your body to enter our country. It's like, okay, well, I'll just have fun here, you know?
Yeah.
Because how much more fun can Canada be from Bentonville or the surrounding areas, you know? I'm sure it's like 50% more fun.
Adam says, looks like the grommet popped out of the frame on the seat stay.
Oh, it ripped. Yeah, during that whole debacle, it was already kind of ripped a little bit, but now it's like super ripped. But it's like mostly in there. It's in there enough to where like it would not rattle. All right, let's tighten this thing down. Let's see how it shifts. Interesting. All right. That's a good shot. I like that.
Right.
Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. A little angry right there. Little barrel adjustment there. All right. Okie dokie.
Why is there no rotor on the back wheel right now?
Yeah, I should have put that on when I was messing with it. Whoops. All right. I guess it's kind of good having you with like not knowing bike stuff. So now I'm adjusting because I get to like explain it.
Yeah.
Now I'm adjusting the high limit, which is like a bump stop. I don't know why it's not gauging. Maybe that's not the high limit. Let's see. So the high controls this. I thought this was the low limit, but whatever. All right, looking good. Now this one, I can't see it.
Would you suggest investing in a chain wax kit?
So I was like the chain wax guy, right? But now that I live in an environment that's not just dry all the time, like it's varying conditions, so I'm switching from wet lube to dry lube and stuff. So only if you're in like Phoenix or like Southern California. Back that out because the high, it's labeled high, but I consider this low. What do you guys think? Is this the low gear or is this the high gear? I call this the high gear, but it's labeled H for the high limit right there. So is this the high gear or the low gear? Let's settle it once and for all.
High, low, small cog is high gear, hard is high, easy is low. H is for the higher gear because it's the high speed one. Low is wheel spin slower. I think that's the higher gear but on the low limit. That is indeed the high gear. Low for big cog and high for small. High.
So they're saying that this is the high gear, huh?
Yeah. Officially the smaller gear is the high gear for higher speed. Big cog is the low gear. But it's pretty back and forth because somebody else said low since you have low spin speed.
I don't know what I'm doing here. This is like all sorts of angry. Hold on a second. Did I mess this up? Sorry, it's a lot of trial and error with the trailer adjustment. Especially on a system I never worked on before. Okay, no, that looks good. Come on, don't get stuck in there. Don't get stuck in there. Oh, didn't visible for you guys. Sorry about that. I was getting some binding right there, so I had to tighten this to get it to separate there. I don't like the way that sounds. You got any recommendations, Saga Squad?
You should clean the bike before selling it.
I did clean it. No, I need recommendations right here. Like this is binding right there. I don't know why. Maybe I need to adjust the limit some more.
Throw the micro shift in the trash.
Oh wait, it was this one. Damn it. Mislabeled. I don't know.
If it's jumping up, you could have too much cable tension.
It sounds kind of bindy, but yeah, it is jumping up. Uh-oh, now it's too much. It's off. It's off. Okay, we'll come back to that. Shift it. A little more cable tension. What's up?
So I said hammer.
Hammer?
You don't need to touch any limit screws if it skips or binds. It's all tuned from cable tension. It's easier if you set the high-low with the cable out. Especially in the middle of the cassette, the limit screws do nothing.
This thing is like rotating. It's like gyrating with the hub moving. That's weird. Yeah, this thing is like rotating with the hub moving. Does that mean it's bent? Sounds horrible. Maybe it just needs some lube.
It's just because it's on a low engagement hub.
Not horrible.
I set the high screw tight and loosen until the chain falls down to the smallest cog.
Oh yeah, that's a given. All right, so I'm gonna mess with this just a tad more. Yeah, working with like working like this close to a spinning wheel. I mean, it has to be done, but sometimes I'm like, one day I'm gonna hit my face. I keep on the enduro casing tires. I keep hitting my butt on the side of the tires or like my inside of my thigh. And dude, those Magic Mary tires are like a saw blade. Like when you touch it, you're like instantly like, oh, I gotta move. It's sharp. I haven't had that much with the Maxxis tires, but yeah, I've been buzzing my butt lately a lot more than I want to be. Alright. Looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Squad, what's up? With the binding there, we'll grease it. That's dialed. Now we can move on to the dropper. A little worried about that. Cool deal.
Could be from poking and prying with the screwdriver.
Oh yeah, true, huh? Oh damn it. Shit. Trying to do this on the inside. It's impossible.
Yay, more internal routing with the dropper.
Yeah, this one will be easier, I think. Still don't know why it's binding right there, but whatever. We're moving on. We are moving on. Maybe I'll take a tiny little break here. Boom. All right. Scoot it over just a tad. Oh, we got another oval chainring question. More stress on Evan. Yep. Yeah, so we got 103 people here. Yeah, I remember my first stream, I went up to 300.
Nice.
I was killing it. So I gotta get this back going again so we can get back up to 300, maybe 1,000. Where's the front rim at? Oh, I guess I haven't put the front wheel on yet. Yeah, let me figure out the whole rotor thing before I get into the dropper. I see you using the DJI mic. You ever tried any of their other products? Yeah, so the next video is gonna be sponsored by DJI. They sent me a whole bunch of their products, so they said, hey, go test it somewhere cool. So I went to Howler and I tested the DJI Osmo Action 3 against the GoPro. So, yeah, all right, we're going back into it.
It's getting there.
Heck yeah. All right, we're gonna take this off real quick.
How is Howler? Worth the 4-hour drive?
Howler's pretty small right now. If you could comment back where you live, like what do you ride normally? And then I'll know if it's worth a 4-hour drive. Because it was worth my 2-hour drive, I can say that. And they have big plans to expand, and they just, Seth from Backyard Build just built a freaking pro line. It's crazy. Why is this not coming out? Come on. Not one to come out.
Adam said, I actually picked up the Action 3 to record some stuff inspired by your channel to try it out.
Cool, man.
What size is the dropper you're putting on now?
I have no clue. Just whatever came up with it.
Stuart asks, have you met Seth yet?
I haven't met either Seth. I tried to meet the Backyard Trail Build Seth, but he was not there. This is not coming off, dude. It's bad. This is like stuck in the fucking frame, dude. What the hell, man? Always something freaking bites, dude. Like, come on. It's a freaking axle. So irritating.
Clint says he's in St. Louis.
St. Louis. I don't know what kind of trails are out there, but I don't know. I think so. I think it's worth the experience, and then you can decide if you're gonna go back a second time. Come on, dude. This is wild. Stupid ass axle. And it gets to a point with the bike builds where you're just like, everything goes wrong, one thing after the other. It's just like, come on. It's like, can't I get one win? So, yeah, and the other day my T25 bit for the driver, or the hammer drill or whatever, broke off. So, where's my T25 socket? So I gotta do this all by hand.
By saying it's stuck, wonder if it's related to the new cassette or moving cassette. Wonder if you need a new cassette.
Yeah, it's gonna be sold. It's good enough. I'm serious. Can't really pour any money into this. I'm trying to make money off of it.
Ice cream truck going by at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, what time is it?
7:51.
Okay. Yeah, the sunset's so late here in Phoenix because it was closer to the equator. The latest the sun would ever set is 7:47.
What?
Yep. Yeah, it was weird. So here I was very welcomed. Change.
What size rotor is that?
It's a 180, I think. Let me clean this up a tad. Always a good idea to clean this because it's one of the hardest things to reach on the whole bike.
I know downhill bikes aren't cheap, but would you ever consider buying a cheap downhill bike?
They are just on me about the downhill. I mean, if it's a cheap downhill bike, I mean, that thing is probably broken and they're probably hiding a crack or something. I don't know. I'll check some deals out. I'll see what's up. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to get a bike. I actually almost bought another Commencal. They had it was a Clash, but the rear triangle was bent, so the bike literally said in salvage condition. I thought that would have been cool as heck to get a salvaged bike and have to rebuild the rear triangle or whatever. So
Thunder Midget said downhill is hella fun.
Yeah, but I don't have any pure downhill places.
Yeah.
That's the only problem.
Downhill Master said, but hey, that wheel is dirty.
Is it? Oh. I'll hose off the bike. I got a pressure washer finally. Pretty hyped on that. I'm surprised people that work on bikes don't have an air compressor. It's I think an air compressor is 100% necessary.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way to with the tubeless tires.
Right.
You need the fast rush of air to seat the bead on here.
Right.
On the rim. And without that, it's they're trying to use a pump and this is not working. So I know they say to do this in a star pattern, but I just don't care. Boom. Okay.
Sienna said, nice torque wrench.
Yeah. Who said that?
Sienna Dreamin'?
Sienna. We got the torque wrench police over here. Here, we're gonna throw a little bit of this on there. This is from the Ragley, actually. Torque wrench police. Alright.
Is there a specific tire width you would recommend running on a hardtail?
Not really. 2.3, 2.6, I don't know. Yeah, so here's gonna be the dropper. Boom. And then I got the cable here. We'll see how this goes. All right. I mean, that'd be cool if I could just fish it like this with the cable in there or whatever. I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna wing it.
Thunder Midget said 2.6, just like my women.
Nice. Alright, looking good there. Let's see. Let's get this out of here. Yeah, this bike is a little old, so these grommet things are really fragile. Yep. Yeah, so this one's going to go a lot faster because I got experience with these. Because luckily this routing is pretty similar to all the rest of them. Come on now. There we go. A lot of people are going to call me out for being overly confident after all the issues I've had. I get it. Aha, see? See that?
Easy.
Okay, go that way, go this way.
Dominic said, watching you work on this just makes me so excited for everything to show up and build my SJ Evo.
SJ Evo?
Yeah.
SJ? Specialized?
That's us.
Alright, we're gonna worry about that later. Look, we're already flying on this thing. Maybe I'm a pro
Stump
mechanic
jumper,
too,
Evo.
you know? Oh, stump jumper, yeah. See, I was like, it sounds specialized. I don't really know specialized that well. Alright, so popping this out. Aha! There it is, the cable has emerged. Let's see, here we go. Boom. Oh, I said it again. Perfect. Okay, we're in business. Look at that. See, I told you guys I was gonna go way faster.
Easy.
I was gonna go way
Boom.
faster. Boom. I gotta find the black grip again. Killing it. Uh-oh, this is kind of tight. Ugh.
Javier says it's looking great.
Javier? That's cool. Thanks, man. All right. There it is. Okay. I guess I gotta put on the seat. Oh, let's test out the dropper. Let's get that dopamine hit, okay? We're gonna see if this dropper is working. Here we go. A little slow, but hey, it's working. Dookie.
What kind of stand do you use?
Oh yeah, I'm using a Topeak stand. I don't know if you guys remember the live streams before. I was saying like, oh, my stand is a hunk of junk. And then eventually I got hooked up with Topeak and they sent me the Prep Stand Elite or something like that. It has a scale in the arm. It's pretty cool. Good stand. The other one, the feedback stand, like it just dented really easy. It wasn't made to use. It's made for more like a home mechanic who's going to use it like once or twice a year. And I was using it like every week, multiple hours a week.
Dono Master said, yeah, the old stand broke and scratched your dropper and like the inside of the canyon seat post, right?
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, that thing messed up my bike bad. It's like, are you serious?
Jeremy said, can you add some air to the dropper before you put the seat on?
Nope, not one of those kind of droppers. Just checked. Okay, we're looking like a bike now.
Have you seen the new Specialized Epic World Cup?
Nope, I've not seen that. I don't really look at new bike releases. Sweet, we're looking good. Still gotta find that black grip. No clue where it is. But let's pop on the caliper and the wheels and we're done. Yeah, what do you think about this? I don't want to buy a water bottle cage. I think I'm gonna harvest this water bottle cage and keep it for myself. What do you guys think? I think that's okay steal off the bike. Like I mentioned earlier, I was thinking about stealing the brakes, but yeah, too much work. All right.
Jeremy says, keep it.
Yeah, I'm keeping it, man.
Adam says, cages are cheap.
I know, but like so many of them are just like crap. So it's like, I know that one works. So it's like, I'm just gonna keep it. Like water bottle cages, actually they're not that cheap for like what they are. They're like 20 bucks. And if you want like a good one, it's even more. It can be at 50 bucks even.
Jeremy said, I should have kept it. It's a side load.
Yep, side loads are probably 25 bucks at least. All right, oh, I gotta swap out the tire. I'll do that off camera. Swap out the tire back to the 2.8. All right. Uh-oh, wrong side. Oh, don't tell me that. I need an adapter. Damn you. I was so close. I was so damn close.
How many bikes are currently in your fleet?
9 bikes. Brake adapters. We got 20 here. Caliper bolts. Longer one. Sorry, I'm just trying to find some bolts here, guys.
You're good. Tim Slim said, yo, love all the vids, love the cool dashboard effect. Was wild to see how far he ripped this turn.
The cool what effect?
The dashboard effect. Like when you had the HUD up.
Oh, yeah. That is cool, huh? Yeah, thanks, man. I don't know if that's gonna work. Do my best here. Good. This one I hope is not too long. Might be too long. Let's see. Oh, actually, not bad.
Click said put the hose on the inside.
Oh, easy fix. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm popping it off this way. I'm not taking off those dang bolts again. Good call. See, I'm glad I have you guys around. Oh, that could have been bad. All right. Boom. Good call. All right, got that on there. We got the end in sight. Now the back wheel back on once again. Final time. Hopefully the axle plays nice. I think the pads have pushed out too much. Pushing back the pistons and the rotor. Dropping stuff. Almost done.
Nate Morgan giving 5 more memberships.
There we go. Yeah, who all gets memberships?
Downhill Master, MTB
Oh,
Mechanic,
yeah.
Leg, A Mountain Biker, Silas Brantley.
Yes, dude.
Let's go.
That's awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I'm about to make sure I'm real active on that, huh? Okay, this axle is this nightmare. Yeah, Jeremy told me he had problems with this axle too. Oh. There we go. Bike is super close to complete. Should have taken 10 minutes, but you know, it takes a little bit longer when you're filming. Come on now. This thing is just not cooperating. I think the chain is like pulling tension too much. Let's try it that way. There we go, finally. I remember the Vitas Mythic had a really horrible rear axle, and I think they were new, and they were just kind of building them like crap. And then now the rear axles now don't have any of these issues ever. All right, guys, well, let's take a look. I mean, obviously there's some things I need to tidy up still. It's all squared away. This. Straighten that caliper up. Rubbing a little bit, but like I said, I'll get things squared away. I'll get that front tire changed out, and I'll figure out where that black grip is. But what do you guys think, man? This bike is ready to be sold.
Got epic build.
So, like you guys said, I'll post it for 1,000. Maybe I'll take a little less, you know? Maybe they can trade some stuff, you know? Who knows? Let me head back to the chair. Yeah, so this live stream has been a blast. I've been pretty pumped on it. We got 80 concurrent viewers. People got tired of me. Who's behind the camera? Nope, not Jared. It's behind the camera was me. I was operating the camera for the most part. And then we got Josh here. He's been editing a little bit, and hopefully transition him to taking editing off my plate almost completely. So that would be rad. Looks trail worthy to me, right? Right. Bad time to sell. Hopefully you get what you want for it. Well, I don't want much for it, so I'm just trying to sell it for what I got it for. Oh, Jeremy had to jump off while I was riding the cable. What was the trick? Well, the trick was actually kinking the cable a little bit, bending it a little bit, and that's actually a trick I learned putting in nasogastric tubes in patients, because you got to get up to their nose and it has to hook in, and so it goes down through their throat. Well, you take the tube and you put it in ice, because it's a really flexible tube, the rubber. And then you put it in ice, and then you kind of hook it, and then it kind of just hooks straight down in there. So I learned that from a nurse. And then I said something else like the guide wire. I learned that as a nurse. So yeah, the nursing skills are coming into play. I'm so confused that someone would buy someone a channel membership for 1 month. Well, I mean, the Saga Squad, man, works in mysterious ways. How am I liking Bentonville so far? Man, it's awesome. I just kind of unlocked my skills again, feeling good on the bike. Now I'm professional, king of the mountain, so I mean, it's been awesome. Bentonville's great. It's a great place to build your skills, your confidence, and learn how to do some big drops. Yeah, let's see. Sounds like the trick for getting the catheter in, yeah. Yep. All right, well, that's about it for me. I gotta hop off here. I got a kid that I gotta put to bed. He likes his dad to put him to sleep, so, no nonsense. Go to bed, son. No, just kidding. But yeah, I hope to do a live stream. I don't know if I'm gonna commit to every week, but ideally, I'd like to do some quite a bit. I want to keep consistent at it, so tentatively we'll plan for next weekend, either it be Saturday or Sunday. So thanks Thunder Midget, Adam Wilson, Nate Morgan, MTB Mechanic, Downhill Master. Man, you were commenting like crazy, so thanks, man. Appreciate it. See ya. Peace.